That scared me. This place is really a lot different from Earth. Hey! We didn't allow an outsider like you to stay in our village just to freeload and eat. Hurry up and get to work. Useless trash, his physical strength can't even compare to a child's. We should just throw him into the mountains and let him get eaten by wild beasts. I am here as an earthling who traveled through worlds. How can my strength compete against you animals? Look at my Pegasus flying hammer. Watch my big eagle spreading its wings. The last time I lifted it, it took me 5 full breaths. It took me only 3 breaths. Wow! Here we go again. Next challenge, lift 2 of them. Did you think I would be afraid? Bring it on. Well, paired to them, I'm really quite useless. After all, this is a world where ferocious beasts roam and even ancient relics are present. Eat my hammer. Oops, I broke it by holding it too hard. But what gives me a headache more than this is this thing. Super Patriarch System. System main quest. A host creates a sect, establishing this world's #1 sect, becoming the #1 patriarch. The main quest is split into different stages. Every stage needs to be completed within a set amount of time. If the task is not completed within the time limit, directly eliminate the host. WNMD. Eliminate me. I don't believe it. What the hell is this? Main quest 1. Take in 4 disciples. Take in disciples? Quest description. Even if it's a wandering practitioner, if they want to pass on their legacy, they need to take in a disciple. A sect's most important resource will always be people. Famous teachers teach outstanding students. See, it is hard to find a famous teacher. It is even harder to find an outstanding student. Quest time limit, 1 year. If not completed within the time limit, directly eliminate the host. This is bullshit. I'm just a newbie who traveled through worlds. I should be the one looking for a strong master and hugging his leg. Notice, due to system maintenance, novice gift package distribution has been delayed. Lottery chance is not activated. Current trading point, oh. Even a novice pack can be delayed, and everything requires trading points. Where do I get the trading points? The hunting party is back. eBay got nothing in my pocket, so what do you want me to teach them? Cheating and boasting? You're back. Where is the prey? Father. Where are all your weapons? Weapons are like the second life. Why did you lose it? What's going on? Who? Seems like there's a story. Turn around.
Lang Feng is the hope of our wolf village. Now he's been seriously injured by the people of Stone Village. We cannot let this go. This is the genius the people of Wolf Village are always talking about. It's the first time I've seen him in person. If it's him.
Disciple talent detection. In the progress. In the progress. In the progress. The subject's aptitude is too low to be a direct disciple of the host. This system is too picky. It seems that it's impossible to exploit the loopholes in the system. I thought I'd just take some random apprentice and save my ass from that 1-year deadline. Lang Feng is my grandson. Of course we cannot let this go. There's been a lot of activity in the mountains over the past few days. From the looks of it, a mountain treasure is about to appear. First we get the treasure, then we can go settle things with Stone Village. Treasure? How did Stone Village raise such a monster? He's still a little child who's barely 4 years old. To think that he can defeat our village's genius Lang Feng. It's preposterous. Humph. A child less than 4-year-old? Don't be angry. Even if you get beaten by a little child, you're still the hope of our village. How could a genius as famous as Lang Feng be defeated by a 4-year-old boy? Just how powerful is he? Dare to humiliate our idol. Damn twerp, we have to kill him. Yeah, let's kill him. Maybe that little boy can be acknowledged by this system? Why don't I go directly to that little boy now? Wait, if I dare to leave the village by myself, I would just be giving an extra meal to the beasts in the mountains. Ding! Novice Jin distributed. Do you want to examine it? Yes. No. Oh boy. It's finally here. Urge to pee is here. It came just at the right time. Novice gift. Host obtains basic level of Chi Disciple 4th level. Obtains 1 lottery chance. Obtains 300 trading points. Obtains Tao Technique Manual 9 Heavens Thunder Technique. Obtains Heavenly Thunder Call Skill. This is. Congratulations to the host, reaching the 4th level of Chi training. Congratulations to the host, you've learned 9 Heavens Thunder Technique and Heavenly Thunder Call Skill. It's awesome. The mana in the acupoint is pouring up continuously. It's awesome. I finally have some ability to protect myself. But it's far from being the first patriarch in history. Let me know what can I buy with my 300 trading points. A bottle of Nourishing Chi Pill costs points, Refining Iron Sword costs 30 points, Fireball and Thunder Palm, these actually costs points. Wow, the high-grade goods in the back are not higher? It's not enough. Fortunately, this 9 Heavens Thunder technique is one of the top lightning Tao techniques of this Heaven Primal world. I am so lucky to be able to get this in the novice package. Wait for me, after I master this technique, I would emerge to wreak havoc on this world. If I am going to take in a disciple, I'll have to prepare myself well. Exchange. This one. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but the quality is pretty good. Sure enough, people love to wear good clothes. I look so handsome. Alright, let's get out of the back of the village while everyone's attention is on that Lang Feng. Disciples, your master is coming. So this is the stone village. This tree sure is huge. Has this been struck by the lightning? This tree has already withered for 14 years. I am the village chief of Stone Village. How can I help Mr. Taoist? I am discovered target. Suitable to become host's disciple. Cough. Where? Talent system has finished organizing. Target number 1's data is as follows. Hui. Hey, don't run. Body root. Woof. Awareness 8. Will 8. Luck 8. Caught you. Conclusion, targets. Talent is extremely high. Take him in as a disciple and carefully guide him. He will definitely become a pillar of the sect. Body root? Woof. A body root of. It's like if other people running from start to finish needed to run meters. Under the condition of the same finishing point, this little guy's starting point is at 90 meters. No wonder this little fellow could beat the crap out of that Lang Feng even though he isn't even 4 years old. Isn't it a little stressful to take in this kind of guy as a disciple? Take a deep breath. Yesterday I was seized by a sudden impulse, sensing a person whose fate is related to mine in this mountain, so I came to look for him. Woof. But I did not think that I would meet him in such a small mountain village closer. Taoist, is he the one you are speaking of? I was originally puzzled where this fated person came from, but seeing this child I now understand the story of this matter. To tell you the truth, I once had a disciple that I was very proud of, but because he was unable to see through his heart demon he failed to pass his ascension crisis and died, returning into the sea of reincarnation. I had always been looking for my reincarnated disciple, hoping that I could renew the master-student relation, and after a long 100 years, I finally found him. Stare. Zod. Are you saying that this little boy is the reincarnation of your disciple? By the way, this old man is actually a cultivator. Even though he's only Chi Disciple level 3, but he is a genuine cultivator. He was hiding his aura from me, but now his energy is fluctuating because he is suspicious of me. Am I being mistaken as a child trafficker? Ching Feng, do you wish to return under my wing? Aya, my name isn't Ching Feng, and I don't want to leave the village. Okay then, you have yet to unlock your wisdom and do not remember the matters of your previous life. I will not force you, however, I have foretold that the fate between us has not ended. We will definitely see each other again someday. I leave this talisman with you to protect yourself. If you encounter any danger, Throw this talisman towards your enemy and it will protect you. Goodbye, we will meet again when fated. Phew, that scared me. This person has already seen through this old man, but I was unable to see the depths of his cultivation. Maybe a great cultivator of the foundation establishment level or even the Oris core level? Hidden benefit of the system, as you don't act, you would be seen as an ordinary mortal, even cultivators with a higher level than you would be unable to see through you. I was almost exposed, but eBay to find a way to sneak into the stone village again. It's a bumper harvest, compared to the gloomy clouds in Wolf Village, this side is much more joyful. As stealth movement skill, it can hide your body. On as you don't do anything, you would not be revealed. Trading point. Will there be trouble in rejecting that Taoist? Do you think Xiao Budian is actually the reincarnation of the Taoist's disciple? I initially thought that Taoist was a member of the Shi family helping Shi Tianyi or someone from the Yu family of Shi Tianyi's maternal grandfather, and had come looking for Xiao Budian to finish him off. But now it doesn't seem like it. Xiao Budian was extraordinary since birth. He was born at foundation establishment level. In addition, he also had the earth-shaking supreme Tao root of legends. It might actually be plausible that he is the reincarnation of a great cultivator. Too bad his supreme Tao root was actually stolen by Shi Tianyi. They are cousins from the same line, how can he be so cruel? At that time, Xiao Budian wasn't even 6 months old. He really is a poor child. Anyway, I promised his father that I would definitely take good care of Xiao Budian. Also, the origin of that Taoist is unknown, so it's better to be careful. You and I are the only ones who know of Xiao Budian's background. We absolutely cannot leak out any information or else Xiao Budian will be in danger. No wonder that little boy's body root can reach the max value of. However, his Tao root had already been taken away. Why is his body root still? Could it be that his Tao root can regenerate? That means he's simply an emperor-level character. Phew, it's not so easy to be a grandpa of someone. Is it the birth of the mountain treasure mentioned by the Wolf Village people? This must be prepared for Xiao Budian, right? Luck of 8, even though it's not max value, it still cannot be looked down upon. Pretty lucky, looks like I'm the first one to get here. What kind of treasure will be inside this crystal? This is. The 9 Heavens Thunder technique is working automatically? Am the god of thunder. Who wields the thunder of heaven and earth? I can't believe I'm controlling this thunder. Wake up. This is. If I remember correctly, there was an identical item available in the trading system. The Heavenly Thunder M Jade. 2000, I can't believe it requires a whole 2000 trading points. This is an extremely rare item. It required thousands of lightning bolts to continuously strike the same rock for there to be a 1 in 100 chance of being created. It contained a monstrous amount of thunder energy essence and is a priceless artifact towards cultivators who practice thunder class Tao techniques. My good disciple, let's just treat this as your enrollment gift to me. Don't worry, Master will treat you well. Such a big commotion. It's time for the 2 villages to come. The Heavenly Thunder M Jade has been taken out? This purple crystal has been nurtured by the Heavenly Thunder M Jade for so long, it's also a rare treasure. Let's go back. As expected, Stone Village people arrived first. It seems that the people of the Wolf Village have not even been able to get a crumb. They're 1 step late.
The people of Stone Village must have taken it. Let's go after them. What are you doing here? I wanted to enter the mountains to gain some knowledge, but I ended up getting lost. Don't make trouble for us. Then I'll just follow you. Lao Chen, when that person last appeared 3 years ago, the child was not by that person's side. These 2 look strange. Could it be that he was placed in this little mountain village at that time? If it really is that child, then we'll cut him down and end things for good. Leaving him around is ultimately a problem for the young master. We can't directly do it ourselves. If we leave a trace, the people in Shi family who pity that child might trouble us. There's nothing to worry about. Don't we have the perfect scapegoats right in front of us? Being able to take the blame for the Yu family can be considered their good fortune. They are using their mana to transmit the message. Ordinary people cannot hear it. However, these mundane martial artists of Wolf Village would just be giving free experience points to Xiao Budian. This is going to be a good show.
Aren't these the people from Wolf Village? What is the reason for your gathering here? Don't pretend to me, the people in your village hurt my grandson. And now they've even taken away the mountain treasure. This matter, we can't easily let it go. Mountain treasure, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about. Carry on the back. Do you think him a fool? Hey scum. The people of Stone Village are not to be messed with. If you get into a fight, you Stone Village brought this on you. Where is he? He's hiding again, isn't he? Coward. How can I not hide? In case the village chief and Xiao Buddy and see me ether with Wolf Village's people, it will be a disaster. And these two people are actually cultivators. One of them is a Chi Disciple level 3, the other is a Chi Disciple level 4. This is going to be a fierce fight. It's a fierce beast. How come all of a sudden? How come all of a sudden there are so many fierce beasts, and it seems that they are only attacking the people of Stone Village? It's a good chance. Let's kill them all. If this keeps up, it's not going to be good for little one. Xiao Budian. Put on the leather and go first. My head hurts. Is that a magic weapon? Follow along, everyone. It's a cultivator. Who are you people? Are you guys sent by the Sure family or the Yu family? I can't believe you guys won't even spare a child. Dead people don't need to know. This little twerp, being able to contribute towards our young master is his good fortune. Right now I will send him to reincarnate. I believe that he'll be able to get a nice life. Aya, you guys aren't good people. Take this. Ah. Not good. Help me, help me. Take care of yourself first. Silly disciple. Hurry up and use the trump card that I gave you. Ha! In the end he's still a little brat, huh? What the hell is this? Shao Chi. Not good. We gotta get out of here. What great weather we have today. You think my 9 heavens thunder summoning is that simple? Fall. Kill. Not a single person from Wolf Village will leave here alive. We are from the Yu family. You hillbillies dare to kill our Yu family's people. Are you guys not afraid of your entire village being razed to the ground? Didn't the village chief say that this tree was completely lifeless? When I came here before, this old tree definitely did not have this branch of bright peach blossoms. So much food after just waking up. This voice. I'll stop here for today and let the rest go for now. Damn. There's definitely something wrong with this tree. Peach Fairy, it's the Peach Fairy. The Peach Fairy has appeared. Thank you, Peach Fairy, for helping the Stone Village through this disaster. Praise the Peach Fairy. Thank you, Peach Fairy. Thank you, Peach Fairy. Scratch. Peach Fairy, the patron saint of our Stone Village. That was close, the village chief almost found me out. This old tree doesn't distinguish between friend or foe at all. Everyone in her eyes are nothing more than just a food. It's not easy to defeat a cultivator like Lao Chun, but it killed him in an instant. It's hard to find a suitable disciple. Why are there so many disasters and hardships? System has operated for 1 full month. Lottery system is officially opened. System has operated for 1 full month. Lottery system is officially opened. Oh. I almost forgot about a lottery system. Good disciple, since you're a MC level character, you shouldn't die that easily, right? Hold on for a bit, Master will come back quickly to save you. It's relatively quiet here, so let's draw a lottery here. Click. Spin. Roll. The cloud of misty fog can't be chosen? Maybe that option hadn't been unlocked yet. Let's take a look at the roulette first. Spin. Cancel. It feels like a bunch of crap. The level of these 3 Tau techniques on the wheel are not as good as the 9 Heavens Thunder technique. Is the system ing kidding me? Roll. Cancel. This is for me to roll the dice. 3 dices, maximum 18 points. It seems to be the case that the numbers from the 3 dices are added either to get the corresponding number of draw. Ha! Roll. Cancel. Mysterious treasure chest. Dark thunder sky piercing all. Explosive shuriken. This dark thunder sky piercing all is actually a foundation establishment level magic item. The name of this magic weapon tells me that it complements my technique. For me, a little cultivator who's only at Chi Disciple level 4, this magic item is like a godlike existence for me. Primordial Spirit. Nascent Soul level. Aurus Core level. Foundation Establishment level. Chi Disciple level. With it, I have the power to fight against the old peach tree. I choose you. Call. 13. 13. 13. 6 points. This is the biggest point I've ever scored. It looks like I have a chance to get the Dark Thunder Sky Piercing all. I can't believe all 3 of them didn't stop at the same time. 6, 5. WTM. It's points now. Just 2 more. 2. Yeah. 2. Now stop. Stop. No. Give me back 2. There is still hope. The last dice hasn't finished rolling yet. 2. 2. FCK. 12. There's nothing. Finally, it stopped. It was like a roller coaster. This system is really teasing me. Total 15 points, obtained a mysterious treasure chests 1. Open. Open. Dark Thunder Sky Piercing all am out of luck for you. Let's hope this box is not a trap. The Northern Aurora Sword. A Foundation Establishment level magic item. It's part of a pair with another Foundation Establishment magic item, the Southern Aurora Sword. When the 2 swords combine, one could gain an Aurus Core level magic item, the Polar Magnetic Tau Sword. Up Master NB. Golden Legend. Come on, give it's over. WTF. Must be RMB play. Playing games with the life of a man. Oh, 5x good, it's definitely better than the Dark Thunder Sky Piercing all. The first lottery chance, my luck's not bad. Even though eBay gained a Foundation Establishment level magic item, but with my strength, I may definitely not able to fully exert the power of this magic item. The power of 9 Heavens Thunder Summoning is quite good, but it consumes 10 Thunder Crystals. In a real fight, I'm afraid I'm still no match for that old man. If I can draw over you family's experts hooking for Xiao Beautification and have both sides get hurt in a fight with the old peach tree, then there will be a turning point for the situation. Plan to get through. Junior apprentice sister, you should have long gone to that Xiao family to break the engagement. It's not too late to break off the engagement now. Breaking off an engagement? If I didn't hear wrong, the topic they were just talking about is the legendary marriage annulment? Marriage annulment. This was the legendary marriage annulment that created countless heaven-defying geniuses. / Junior apprentice sister Yenran, wasn't that Xiaoyan a cultivating genius? How did he become such a waste now? There's an outsider here, let's stop talking about this. He's just a country bumpkin. In using mana voice transmission, how could he possibly hear? Once a genius, now a trash. Now his fiancée was coming over to break off the marriage and humiliate him. Damn, this is definitely the fate of a MC of a fantasy novel. Because I have cultivation skills, I can hear you. It doesn't matter why he is a genius or a loser, I still have to go break off this engagement. Even grandfather cannot force me to marry a person that I've never seen before. Girl, good job. Keep this up and remain unmoved by external pressure. Be steadfast and go break off the marriage, eBay got high hopes for you. Brother is very optimistic about you. Wait, she's going to break off her engagement now. MC will turn his fates around. If MC turns his fate around, I would lose my opportunity. Disciple. Damn it. Why now of all times? If Moro Nyenran goes over to break off the engagement, he will most likely be forced to unleash his potential. Though it is unclear if he is carrying an old grandpa around with him, something like Op Ancient Master, or chances upon a godly magical item, or even finds a godly manual from the old books among his parents' belongings, in the man who's going to replace the main character's old grandpa. How can I let this kind of NC-level disciple go? But Chao Budian's matter hasn't been resolved yet. What to do? What to do? This marriage had to be cancelled. But it definitely can't be now. Wait a minute. Three masters, are you guys legendary sword celestials? Yes, what do you want? A demon has appeared in the village that I live in. Please help us get rid of it. Our entire village's people will all be extremely grateful. Please save us. I saw it with my own eyes. The old peach tree that had originally been turned into charcoal by lightning suddenly grew out new branches and even blossomed beautiful peach blossoms. Wait, it's not uncommon for a dead trees to rejuvenate during the spring. Yes, you are right. But those peach blossoms can kill people. They killed a lot of people. Tell me, how did the peach blossoms kill a lot of people? It's like this. The tree demon had been struck by lightning at the entrance to our village. That's how it is. Elder Yi, can we go? Otherwise, that tree demon would kill even more people. According to this village man, this tree demon should also have a demon core, thus, it's worth killing it. In the first place, destroying evil and upholding justice is the duty of Sword of Radiance sex cultivators. Young man, lead the way. 3 sword celestials, this way please. You 3 could not have come at a better time. As the adversaries of my future second disciple, if I don't screw you guys over, then who would I screw? Plan to get through. This is the Wolf Village people who attacked us. This still has to be cleaned up. We're in front of Stone Village. Help! The Peach Fairy killed someone. Run! Ah! This thing has started killing people, No, we must run away quickly, or... Well, run into the village chief and Xiao Bu Dian, then it will be difficult to explain. Ah! The peach tree demon killed someone. Coward! Now that we're here, we can't let the demons harm the people. Here I come to greet you. Elder Yi. Step back, you are no match for this tree demon. Go! Sure enough, this old peach tree demon also has the strength of the foundation establishment stage. Luckily I fooled these guys over to come here. Otherwise I would have been in big trouble. As you both lose, I will have the opportunity to take advantage of it. Gather. Disperse. Formation. Kill. Is this the strength of a foundation establishment cultivator? As expected, the power of those skills are strong. Yeah. We're safe now. The Sword Celestial has surprised the Peach Tree Demon down. Combine. Something's wrong. This tree demon shouldn't be so weak. Is that all you've got? Sure enough, this tree demon is so crafty. Elder Yi. Are you alright? Hurry up, run quickly. The tree demon is not dead yet, we are no match for... Run! Run! The red protective demonic aura on that old peach tree is vanishing. It seems that this tree demon has also suffered a lot. Erase my chance. This thing consumes far too much mana, but this is still far from enough. My mana is about to be completely drained. That's right. I still have that Heavenly Thunder M-Jade. Struggle. Oh. Such immense power. Die, you dumbass tree. Northern Aurora Mystic Light. Village Chief, look over there. Phew, it's finally over. Fortunately, the tree demon died with this blow. If it didn't die, I would have to run away. Ha! So beautiful. Is this the true form of the tree demon?
My name is Long Ye.
Please remember it, because I will always remember you. Big sis, I hope that you do not have a good memory. What? Remember what? The gods have appeared. Our village is saved. The gods have appeared. We're saved. No. I haven't changed my clothes yet. I need to go back to the village before them. Our village is saved. The gods have appeared. We're saved. Thank you, God. Isn't this guy a bit too opportunistic? Only attacking after Elder Yi had almost taken that tree demon down. Seeing the power of that lightning, that person's strength is only above mine. I am also currently injured. Going back to check on him now is also like asking for more trouble. Forget it, let's go. In any case, the tree demon has been eliminated, and will need to rest for a period of time. I can only accompany you to the Wuzhou province and the Xiao family after Eve recovered. Elder Yi, your well-being is more important. It doesn't matter if marriage annulment is postponed for a while. It's been a long day. Finally, it's time to harvest. Disciple, hurry up and come to Master's embrace. Village chief, what now? Have you seen what happened to Wolf Village? To think that old peach tree tried to kill us. If the Thunder God hasn't protected us, we all would have been dead by now. Thinking about it still gives me chill. That was really scary. Huh? Mr. Taoist, it was you that got rid of that old peach tree? Thank you, Sir Taoist, for saving our lives. This is really embarrassing, but I need to hold it in. Calm down, I can't lose my composure. I still need to act like a sage. Everyone, please get up. It is our duty as Taoists to rid the world of evil spirits. No need to be polite. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you, Mr. Taoist. Xiao Budian, hurry up and come to Master's embrace. Master left a talisman with you. Did you use it? I used it. I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find it. No worries. I was so surprised. The situation was critical, but fortunately Sir Taoist's talisman was so powerful that it killed off the enemy instantly and saved my grandson's life. Does this Taoist want to make Xiao Budian his disciple again? I left it with you to protect you. Master returned again because I sensed the change in your talisman. Fortunately, I still have a talisman here. Keep it safe and be more careful in the future. Master still has things to do, so well split here. We'll meet again if fate allows. Stop me. Stop me. Sir Taoist, please wait. Excellent. Plan success. What else can I do for the village chief? This child has had many hardships since he was born. Being able to gain Sir Taoist's favor is his good fortune. Sir Taoist, please have mercy and take in this child. This is not the place to talk. There are some secrets I have not revealed. If Sir Taoist allows it, I would like to invite you to enter into the house to speak. Xiao Budian, are you willing to take Sir Taoist as your master? Can I learn great skills like Sir Taoist? Yes, hurry up and come to Master's embrace. That's natural, there are even greater ones. Whoa, I'm willing. However, Master will not stay here for long. If you want to be my disciple, you'll have to leave the village with Master. Hesitate. Do I really have to leave the village? Xiao Budian, aren't you always asking me where your father and mother went? I have a slight impression in my mind, but I'm always unable to remember it. Grandpa, you're finally willing to tell me? Sir Taoist, this child, his background is very special. It might even bring you trouble in the future. No matter, since I have accepted this disciple, I naturally have the obligation to solve his worries. Xiao Budian's real name is Shi Tianhao. He comes from the royal family of the Great Qing Dynasty and is also related to the Yu family of the Great Qing Dynasty. Even though he's not part of the main bloodline, he's still of nobility. Xiao Budian's talent is extraordinary. Not only is he born with the natural foundation establishment stage, but he also has an incredibly rare supreme Tao root that is above heaven-class Tao roots. However, Xiao Budian's natural-born Tao root was not manifested at the moment he was born. His parents only discovered it when his grandfather had gone missing in a dangerous place. Xiao Budian's parents were desperate to find a way to save his grandfather, so they were forced to place Xiao Budian, who was not even half-year old, in a foster care. This was when Shi Tianhao faced a series of unfortunate events. This other family also had a little prodigy. His name was Shirtani and he was a few years older than Shalbudian. He was born with dual pupils in each eye and he saw that Shalbudian actually possessed a supreme Tao root. In the end, Shirtani's mother plotted against Shalbudian. She found a person to use a spell and rob Shalbudian's supreme Tao root. She then transplanted it onto her son Shirtani. After Shalbudian's parents came back, it was already too late. The supreme Tao root had already completely fused with Shirtani. They would need to kill Shirtani in order to take it back. But this was something that the royal family, the Shir family, could not accept. As a result, Shalbudian's parents created a big uproar and fought their way out of Great Qin's imperial capital. To save the dying Shalbudian, they were forced to go to a dangerous place to look for medicine. I have an old relationship with Shalbudian's father. So his parents put Shalbudian in foster care here. However, I haven't heard a word from Shalbudian's parents since they went out to look for medicine 3 years ago. Fortunately, Shalbudian has a good constitution ever since he was born, so he was pardoned over. The Yu family is the family of Shirtani's maternal grandfather who knew that they would actually be so cruel. They did not stop after robbing Shalbudian's supreme Tao root. They also wanted to finish him off. The Yu family is ranked among the Great Qin dynasty's 4 great clans and is also a powerful cultivator clan. Strong people appear in the clan every generation. The 2 people who came were their lowest grade servants. Sob, Grandpa, I remember now, little Xiao, I am very pained. Father, Mother, where are you? Sure enough, it's a real-life MC level treatment. Don't worry, with your bone-rooted max level, not mention the 10,000-year sect or 1,000-year dynasty, all of them are garbage. Sure Tianhao, let me ask you, you have lost your supreme Tao root. Sure Tiani, who was already born with dual pupils, has obtained your supreme Tao root, and now he wants to kill all of you. What will you do? Isn't it just a Tao root? The ultimate stage is not appointed, it is carved by one's own footsteps. I will wait for him at primordial soul stage. Master, please take me in and teach me to techniques. Congratulations on taking in your first disciple, Sure Tianhao. Host has obtained reward, 1 lottery chance and 500 trading points. Yay! First disciple, I finally got him. Alright, if that's what in your mind, I will do my best to help you. Pack up, well leave tomorrow. Eat your meals on time, and don't catch a cold. Be careful on the way, and learn more from your master. Goodbye, Grandpa, Grandma. When he'll finish training with Master, I will come back to see you. Lao Shi, our little Xiao is going out to see the world. I'm a little worried. Your family has found this place. And my strength is not enough to protect little Xiao. Shalbudian always wanted to become strong. Now that the opportunity is at his hand, he must hold it. Next stop to Wuzhou City. My second disciple, Xiaoyan, here I come. Besides, my first disciple is an MC level character, so I will not be at a disadvantage in the future. Achoo! Having grown up in the mountains, it's much easier for Shalbudian to find the path in these primitive jungles. It's a good time to teach Shalbudian the 9 Heavens Thunder technique. Name, Sure Tianhao. Age, 3 years 07 months. Current level, Qi Disciple. Level 2. Bone Root. Potential attributes. Will 8. Awareness. Luck 8. Note, he has a very strong body far superior to regular Qi Disciple level 2 cultivators. Recommended teaching plan, Thunder class Tao techniques are recommended. In terms of skills, he can train in both spells and martial arts. By the way, the system has rewarded me with another lottery chance, but there is nothing particularly good. Mystery chest. Mystery chest. A little more. Yes. Stop right here. No. Stop. Congratulations to the host for obtaining a Spirit Calming Grass. FCK. Spirit Calming Grass. It has the effect of calming and stabilizing one's soul and is the main material of the soul anchoring pill. They are extremely rare and are hard to find. The soul anchoring pill, it looks like a bit useful. Forget it. Whatever, just keep it. See, there are still 500 trading points left. Since I already have a Tao technique, let's trade it for a skill, a spell, or some martial art. Dragon Path. This is not bad. Wow, so many branch options. What the hell? It's so expensive. Cloud Dragon Disappearance. This one looks good. Cloud Dragon Disappearance. I choose you. Please wait a moment. The system is inputting the skill. Congratulations to the host. You have obtained Cloud Dragon Disappearance. Master. When can I learn Tao techniques from you? Relax, you are Master's senior disciple. How could Master forget about you? Master, I don't want to be the senior disciple. I want to be the youngest disciple. Eh? Why? Back in the village, it's always the youngest child who gets most doted on. In the village, since I was the youngest child, so everybody adored me the most. I don't know if I should call you smart or foolish. That's in your stone village. Not every place is the same. On the contrary, there are places where the younger ones gets more bullied. Have you thought about this clearly? There's no problem if you want to be the youngest. Don't regret it when your seniors tell you to go get washing water or scrub the toilet. You'll get washing water, scrub the toilet and massage the shoulders for Master. With Master around, Xiao Buddy and being so well behaved, surely my seniors won't trouble me. Oh, you little devil. MC level characters sure are scary. I didn't expect awareness of 8 to be so heaven-defying. I don't even need to guide him. Teaching him is like stuffing a duck. I just needed to chuck everything in and Xiao Buddy and could figure it out on his own. If this goes on, I will only be a cannon fodder level grandpa, like Ancient Master. Or a guide who makes soy sauce. No, this is not what I want. I want to be strong. Master, I want to drink animal milk. May I? Master? I didn't expect that an MC like Xiao Buddy actually hasn't cut off from milk at 3.5 years old. Are you sure? It's not like I have to drink it. I just like to drink it. Just like how Grandpa likes to drink alcohol. It seems that we need to find a female beast at the lactation period and it had to be caught alive. Fine, after all, drinking milk is beneficial to the bota's health. A few days later. Just letting it go? You don't need more milk? No, actually, I wanted to change flavors. 100 animal milk is actually the most delicious. It's a lot better than the taste of a single animal's milk. You brat, this mouth of yours is not only gluttonous, it's also very picky. Right now there's no 100 animal milk. Well, switch around the single ones. Thank you, Master. Finally I advanced to the Chi Disciple level 7. It's not easy. We've already reached the periphery of the mountain range. We'll probably get out of the mountains in just a few days. What am I so happy about? Xiao Buddy doesn't even need to cultivate hard. He's already a Chi Disciple level 4. If I don't try harder, he'll be overtaken. But where did this brat go? He's not even 4 years old and he exactly like a naughty child. Who knows what mischief he's up to now? Gotcha. You're flying so fast. I am a Chi Disciple level 4, and I almost cannot catch up with you. How did you grow up? You're round and funny. Grumble, grumble. Ha! Chirp. This little boy has actually reached the 4th level of Chi Disciple at such a young age. This kind of talent is considered 1 in a million even in my sect. If I bring this little guy back, the elders in the sect will definitely go crazy. Even the head of the sect will not be able to sit tight. By then, I would have made a great contribution. Puff puff. Kid, where is your family? I came out with my master. Which sect are you from? Who is your master? I don't have a sect. Master is master. Chance. Looks like his master isn't from a big sect but a wandering cultivator.
Kid, meeting me today is like striking lottery. Come with me too.
My sect and you will be taught supreme Tao techniques and how to achieve the way of the universe. Big brother is a disciple of the Intense Flaming Sword sect. Have you heard of the Intense Flaming Sword sect? But I already have a master. There's no harm, you can still enter into the Intense Flaming Sword assay. If that master of yours is really thinking about what's best for you, he will naturally agree for you to join the intense flaming sword sect. Of course, if your master wants, he can also join our intense flaming sword sect. Kid. Where are you running to? Dragon Path Cloud Dragon Disappearance. I am a Chi Disciple level 6. To think that I would actually be ditched by a little kid who was only at the level of Chi Disciple level 4? You mean there's a man who called himself from the Intense Flaming Sword sect, wanted to take you into his sect? Yes. According to the village chief, this Intense Flaming Sword, not only they are a part of the Nine Heaven Sword Alliance, but they're also one of the most powerful forces in the Heaven Primal world. Should I go back and directly eliminate that person? My good disciple, you are like a firefly in the dark, with your melancholy eyes and outstanding talents. In the future, even some old ghosts or ancient monsters might try to approach you. Forget about it, it's best not to offend them. But since the matter is related to Xiao Budian, there's only 2 words I can say to them: FCK them. It took so much effort to take Budian as my disciple, how can I simply hand him over a humph? Whoever they are, if they dare to come and try to steal Xiao Budian from me, I will fight them till the end. Little brat, do you still dare to run around from now on? Pick your stuff up, we are leaving now. Hee hee. Wuzhou City. Bustle. They've been in this world for almost 3 months, and I haven't seen such a lively scenery in a long time. 1/4 of the quest time have already passed. If I don't hurry up, I will be completely wiped out. Remaining time to eliminate host. Let's go and inquire about Xiaoyan first. You want to know about Xiaoyan? What's the matter with you? Why are you asking about him? I heard that Xiaoyan of Wuzhou City is a genius, so I came here to take him as my disciple. It seems that you are too slow to get the news. Now Xiaoyan is no longer a genius anymore. He started cultivating at age 8, reached Chi Disciple level 5 1 year later, achieved Chi Disciple Great Perfection at age 12. At that time, the whole world was shocked, countless sects broken through the threshold of the Xiao family to recruit him. He even caught the attention of one of the 3 great holy lands, the Void Temple. And they prepared to send someone to test him and bring him back to join the sect. However, when Xiaoyan was almost 13 years old, his situation took a sharp turn for the worse. All of the mana of Xiaoyan, who had already unlocked the 12 levels and was at the peak of the Chi Disciple stage, suddenly vanished within a day. His Chi Disciple Great Perfection level bizarrely fell back to Chi Disciple level 1. Xiaoyan instantly plummeted from his position in the clouds to the ground, suffering countless blank stares. Rumor has it that the Morong family has a marriage contract with him, and they're about to break off the engagement.
If you want to accept
This waste as your disciple, probably won't be able to carry on the legacy for you. Master, I feel sorry for Xiaoyan. Here it comes. Here it comes. The main character beginner plot. If not, ID turn upside down and eat shit. Even by thinking with your knees, one could imagine that there is definitely a secret to Xiaoyan's suddenly transformation from prodigy to trash. Yeah.
as soon as
Morong Yenran comes to his door to humiliate him and break off the engagement, the main character will find his old grandpacket, and will rise up to the top again.
But as long as Xiaoyan accepts me before he find that cheat, it'll be all right.
Little Xiao, let's go, let's find a place to settle down first, and then Master will take you to drink 100 animal milk. Yes. Thank you, Master. When will this Morong Yenran come? If that old man Yi recuperates for half a year or a year, do I wait for the whole time in Wuzhou City like an idiot? If this continues, my plan will fail. Now that I think about it, there is still another big problem. My biggest competitor here is Xiaoyan's old grandpa, cheat. What if he find that cheat early? Why don't I directly visit the Xiao family and take him as my disciple? But is Xiaoyan so easy to fool? He discovered target suitable to become host's disciple. Talent system has finished analyzing. Target number 2's data is as follows. Bone root 8. Awareness 9. Will 9. Luck 8. Conclusion, target's talent in. Extremely high, recommended to take him in as a disciple and carefully guide him. He will definitely become a pillar of the sect. Sure enough, This is definitely a person chosen by the heavens, a main character. He's a real deal. Let me see if he's carrying some kind of cheat item first. To carry it conveniently, it's most likely a ring, bracelet, necklace, or something like that. Huh? Rings. And there's even 2 of them. 2 rings? Could it be that Xiao Yan actually carries around 2 old grandpas with him? FCK, coach. I want to call foul. This is entirely against the rules. Maybe only 1 ring is carrying the old grandpa and the other is just a normal ring? Or maybe one has an old grandpa living in it and the other is hiding some kind of godly item? Let's follow him to take a close look. Warts of North City. Looks like this is Xiao Yan's private area. Whenever he's troubled, he would come here to be by himself. After the marriage annulment, Xiao Yan would most likely hide here to lick his wounds. That's when the old grandpa would make his debut. Yo! Isn't this Xiao Yan the genius of the Xiao family? eBay heard that you're good at martial arts, so I'd like to have a sparring session with you. What do you say, genius of Wuzhou City? Oh, someone's here to humiliate and bully him so
soon.
This plot is really necessary for the growth of MC level character. That being the case, this is also a good opportunity for me to make my appearance, first give a strong impression, and then make a move. Will Xiao Yan still not come to my embarse after that? The first impression is the most important. If you guys want to spar, there's no need for brother Xiao Yan to personally dirty his hands. Did someone get there first? Either the voice, is it a girl? Target discovered, suitable to become host's disciple. Visioner is always ready to play. Talent organization complete. Target's data is as follows. Bone root 9. Will 7. Awareness 8. Conclusion, target's talent is extremely high. Recommended to take her in as a disciple and guide her carefully. She will definitely become a pillar of the sect. Luck 6. Another new disciple, it's really my lucky day. Special note, the target's current cultivation level is a stage higher than the host's. A stage higher? She a foundation establishment stage cultivator? This girl's body root and awareness are similar to Xiao Yan, but her will and luck are slightly inferior than him. Being able to reach foundation establishment stage at 13 or 14 years of age, she must have obtained much better cultivating resources than Xiao Yan ever since she was young. This girl definitely has a big background. Child of the ancient family. Rich white beauty. What's the matter? Don't dare. Don't act rashly until I figure out her background. She might also be the fated female lead in the story of Xiao Yan, the MC Humph. Xiao Yan, just wait and see. Oh, these guys are leaving. This is the right time to go to them and ask for information. I really can't understand why Miss Jenner protects that trash. I happened to pass by, and I accidentally saw what had just happened. I was curious, so I came to ask about it. Was that the notorious Xiao family prodigy? Why does he only know how to hide under the skirts of women? How can you miserably comfort Xiao Yan like that? It seems you're our long-lost friend. Fellow Taoist, we really think alike. What's with that look in your eyes? Are you so gay? Let me tell you, I am not into those kind of things. What? Where did you get this attire? I made this myself.
You look really handsome in it.
By the way, who was the girl next to Xiao Yan just now? Her real name is Xiao Zhener, and she and Xiao Yan are childhood friends. Miss Zhener is cherishing her old friendships. She and Xiao Yan grew up either, so after Xiao Yan turned into trash, she still protects him. It's just that trash is too thick-skinned and takes advantage of Miss Zhener. If I was him, I'd have crawled into a hole a long time ago. Why is that Xiao Yan wearing a string around his neck with 2 rings on it? Isn't ring made to wear in hands? This is pretty interesting. It's my first time seeing that. What I want to know most about this. One was from his father, the other was from his mother. We all say that those 2 rings are cursed since both of them are already dead. Only Xiao Yan still treats them like treasures and carries them around with him, afraid that he might lose them. Naturally, you can't wear the ring of a loved one in Wuzhou. FCK. Relics from his parents. There's no mistaking it now. Double the heritage. Double the opportunities. And double old grandpas. By the way, I remembered that I still have work to do at home, so we'll take my leave now. Slip away. What a strange person. No, I need to make more adequate preparations, so what if there are two old grandpas? The disciple would still be mine. I almost forgot to buy some animal milk for Xiao Budian because of those two grandpas. Fortunately, I reached the market just in time and bought it. I don't know if Xiao Budian stayed at the inn peacefully. He's just a kid after all. Oh. That's good, he's actually cultivating in peace. Not bad, not bad. Since you are so well behaved, I must also reward you. I need to thank the village chief for giving me the other half of the stone shell. The stone shell of the Heaven Thunder and Jade here is a very precious item. It's not very convenient to drink animal milk from the animal skin bag, so I will use this stone shell to make a bowl for you. Phew, finally it's done. I'll keep these little crystal pieces as they can be used as a materials for setting up the 9 Heaven Thunder summoning. Xiao Budian is about to be baptized, so shouldn't we find some good animal blood to prepare him for his baptism? I'll look for it some other time, but for now I'll just use the milk of 100 animals to lay the foundation. Put Heaven Thunder and Jade in it. And boil it for 1/4 of an hour. It's done. Master. It smells so good. What are you doing? You're awake? This is the freshly brewed animal milk. Master has added some extra ingredients into it. Be careful when you drink it. Use your mana guide the energy in the milk. If you feel uncomfortable, stop immediately. Ha ha. Thank you, Master. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ha. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. This child, I just told him and he already forgot it. Stretch. Didn't I just tell you to use your mana to guide the energy in the milk while drinking it? Ah, I screwed up. This bowl is for you. From now on you can use this bowl to drink all the animal milk you buy in the market. This bowl can also enhance your thunder spirit power, which is good for you. Thank you, Master. Alright, you can go ahead and play. Do not cause any trouble. I am going to cultivate. Yes. Elder, this is the place where Zhang Nan last saw that child. According to the traces that they left behind, they were indeed heading outside of the mountains. Exiting the mountains from here, the closest city is Wuzhou City. Zhang Nan, are you sure that kid is at the level of Qi Disciple level 4? And even though you're a Qi Disciple level 6, you can't even catch up with him? Yes, every word of this disciple is true. But Wuzhou is the territory of the Sword of Radiance sect. Could that kid be? If that kid really does possess the talent that you say he has, then even if it's the Mtishu Sword sect's territory, we will still give it a go. Yes. Enough with the nonsense, let's go. Our target is Wuzhou. Yes. Sir, are you there? What's up? Sir, didn't you tell me to pay attention to anything interesting that happens in the city and to tell you at the first moment? Well, something's really happening now. Oh? Let's hear it. You know how the Xiao family's young master Xiaoyan can no longer cultivate? Previously, when he was still a prodigy at cultivation, he had a marriage engagement. And now the female side has come knocking on the door. Well, that's quite a useful information. Here is your reward. Thank you, sir. Morong Yenran has arrived in Wuzhou City. The legendary marriage annulment is finally about to happen. Silly boy, follow me, help the master. Master, where are we going? Is there any benefit? Kid, the benefit is that you're about to have your first junior, but since you volunteered to be the most junior, so you're about to have your first senior brother. You can't blame your master for being the junior. Hurry up, also bring the leftovers material from the stone bowl I made for you yesterday. Yes. Miss Moron, I have a word of advice for you. Life has its ups and downs. Don't look down on a poor young man. I will find you again 3 years later. I will return the humiliation of today. I'll pay it all back. Since you guys have already achieved your goal. Then please leave now. Grandpa Xiao Yan apologizes to you for today's matter. If you have time in the future, please visit the Morong family. Oh, it seems I'm a bit late, and missed the legendary marriage annulment drama. The nature of mankind. But the result is as expected. The little miss of the Morong family, I hope that in the future you will not regret your actions today. Pooh. Also, don't think that you can do whatever you want just because you have the Sword of Radiance sect backing you up. The Heaven Primal world is very big. Forces stronger than the Sword of Radiance sect are also not small in number. It's too obvious who's good and bad. I don't even need to think about how to take you in as a disciple. Once I take in Xiaoyan, then you'll also be in my palm. Who are you, girl? How dare you speak to us like that? Ha! Let's go! Even if she is already at foundation establishment stage at such a young age, she still shouldn't frighten Yi, who is also at the foundation establishment stage, so badly. Looks like there's something strange about the golden flame in her eyes just now. This girl's background must be exceptional. If she isn't the holy maiden of an ancient clan, then she is the princess of some sort of big country. If I'm wrong, then I'll reverse the order of letters in my name. Let's just take in Xiaoyan first and then talk about it. It's obvious that this little girl would definitely follow Xiaoyan wherever he go. When Xiaoyan becomes my disciple, then Xiao Zhiner won't be far away. Let's go and collect Xiaoyan first. Hee, strength. Without strength you're even worse than a pile of dog's shit. At least no one dares to step on dog's shit. I don't want to suffer such humiliation ever again. Hee, kid. Looks like you need some help. This person has no breath at all. Is he immortal? Or am I unable to see through him? Who are you? What do you want? There is no rush to ask who I am. Don't you think that the problem you should care about the most is why you've reached such a stage? You know why? Follow me. Cloud Dragon disappearance. And you will naturally know all of the details. Well, wait for me, Master. Riding on the clouds and the mists. This person is definitely not immortal. He's a high-level cultivator. And I noticed just now. His disciple is actually a Chi disciple level 4 cultivator. How old is this kid? He's actually at the level of Chi disciple level 4 at such a young age. Hidden benefit of the system, as you don't act, you would be seen as an ordinary mortal. Even cultivators with a higher level than you would be unable to see through you. Being able to produce such an outstanding disciple, there is no doubt, this Taoist has already reached the realm of reincarnation. Maybe, he really does know what's wrong with my body. That's right. That's the look. Xiao Budian is honestly too outstanding of an advertisement. Hurry up and come to Master's embrace, Xiaoyan. And it's more quiet here, so let's talk about it here. Please tell me, Senior, what exactly is wrong with my body? In fact, you can roughly guess it, right? Your problem lies in these 2 rings. Your problem lies in these 2 rings. Oh? This senior also believes that there is a curse on these 2 rings of mine? Ordinary people think that curses spells are absurd and bizarre, but they do not know that curses are real. But these 2 rings of yours have nothing to do with curses. Instead of saying that the massive change in your body is a natural disaster, it would be better to say that it is a man-made disaster. Man-made disaster? Senior is saying that someone is deliberately harming me? Could it be that even the death of my parents is related to the person harming me? Right now I don't know whether or not the deaths of your parents have something to do with these rings. Good kid, nice connection you made, you definitely have a bright future. But the massive change in your body is precisely the result of these 2 rings. In the rings they're live spirits. These spirits are constantly absorbing your mana to strengthen themselves. This is the reason why your level regressed suddenly 3 years ago, but this is also why you haven't obtained any advancements despite training hard in the 3 years afterwards. The mana you trained so hard to obtain nourished the spirits instead. This is called a preemptive strike. Putting you guys in the role of the villain first, let's see how you challenge me. Besides, I have not wronged anyone. Maybe those old grandpas in the rings can help Xiaoyan soar to success, but it was also most likely them who caused Xiaoyan's fall from the clouds before. Bumble. I'm afraid I might have to go against the old grandpa in the rings next. Good thing the weather changed, or else 9 heaven thunder summoning wouldn't be able to exert its full power. Now, I have enough cards in my sleeves to play with you guys. If not for your sacrifice, I don't know how much longer I'd have to sleep for. The voice of a woman. So it's not an old grandpa but an old grandma? No. This grandma, she is so beautiful. Sacrifice? The change in my body is really your doing? Mingyue also had no choice. Please do not blame me. I don't blame you. FCK. You. Mingyue understands that you are mad. But please note that the other ring you are wearing is actually the true source of your misfortune these past 3 years. This fellow Taoist has eyes like a torch that pierces through the dark. The mana that Xiaoyan painstakingly cultivated these past 3 years was indeed absorbed by me. I express my deep apologies for this. But Xiaoyan's misfortune of 3 years ago, the regression from the great perfection of Qi Disciple to Qi Disciple level 1, had nothing to do with me. Not good. With just a few short sentences, she not only got rid of the majority of her responsibility, she also obtained the leading position in the conversation, influencing Xiaoyan into following her rhythm. This woman is definitely not easy to deal with. In that ring there lives the crippled soul of an ancient beast, a Tao Tai. Tao Tai? Years ago, I was forced to place my soul in this ring of yours as I was seriously injured. After that, I was asleep the whole time until 3 years ago, when I discovered that Tao Tai had devoured all of your mana and even wanted to devour your life force, so I used the Heavenly Cage mantra to seal the Tao Tai's soul. But as a result, my own soul had expended too much energy and I was forced to enter a deep sleep again. It is also in the process of this second deep sleep that I unconsciously absorbed the new mana that you cultivated to repair my soul. And yet this created trouble for you, please forgive me. Heavenly Cage mantra, she's from the Great Void sect. In this heaven primal world, there are 3 strongest sections: the Sword Holy Land, Mount Shu Sword Sect, the Buddhist Holy Land, Great Thunderclap Temple, the Tao Holy Land Great Void Sect. Also the well-deserved number 1 sect in the world. Unlike the other 2 Holy Lands with many followers and disciples, the Great Void sect is actually very low profile. Although there are not many disciples in the Great Void sect, however, the world would definitely feel the presence of disciples of the Great Void sect. Introducing myself. My name is Yin Mingyue. I'm a disciple of the Great Void sect. The Great Void sect, if I remember correctly, Xiaoyan displayed such astounding talent in the past that he once caught the attention of the Great Void sect, and they also had intentions of taking Xiaoyan in. What you can't get is always the best. Not to mention the fact that the best is really the best. The disciple I was about to take just got slipped away from me? I won't listen. So what if it's the Great Void sect? So what if it's the number 1 Holy Land? If I get this Xiaoyan, I might even be able to catch a Xiaozhener. Missing out on this amazing deal is sacrilegious. However, her expression do not look fake, which means she is merely apologetic towards Xiaoyan, or is she not going to take Xiaoyan as her disciple? It's not surprising. Being from the Great Void sect, she grew up amongst prodigies, and what kind of astounding prodigies has she not seen? I am afraid she is probably a cultivating genius with shocking talent herself. In that case, I still have a chance. Idea. Smile. Oh, Tao Tai. It's been a really long time since I last saw one. This fellow Taoist has seen a living pure-blooded Tao Tai before? How do you address yourself? I am but a humble man from the mountains. My name is not worth mentioning. My surname is Lin. You can just call me Taoist Lin. Previously I heard fellow Taoist Yin mention that 10 years ago you were injured and then took shelter in this ring, right? I can't see through the depth of his cultivation level. Who is he exactly? It was indeed 10 years ago. Not long ago I met a demon. That demon was also gravely injured and was forced to place its spirit in an old peach tree. According to the locals, that demon also suddenly appeared 10 years ago. Oh, right, it's a female demon, and she calls herself Long Yi. Sure enough, I didn't die, she didn't die either. Looks like I made the right gamble. Thank you, fellow Taoist, for telling me this news. Do you know the whereabouts of that Long Yi? This I do not know. How the hell would I know that? Once that female demon recovers, she is sure as hell going to come and give me trouble. This Yin Mingyue and that Long Yu must be arch rivals. It's like a drama between the holy Taoist maiden against the bewitching demon beauty. In this drama, the two had similar beauty, talent, and Tao techniques. Through their battles, they mutually admired and understand each other. However, because of their origins, they had to face each other as enemies. Wrong. It would be more accurate to call them frenemies. Generally speaking, they might even fall in love with the same main character. But most importantly, after knowing that her archenemy is still alive, she cannot hold back the raging waves in her heart. Just in case, let me add a little more fire. Fellow Taoist Yin, you have lost your physical body with just your soul residing in this ring. It's probably very inconvenient for you to move around, right? Under this circumstance, she shouldn't be thinking about compensating Xiaoyan, right? I have a way to reconstruct my physical body. It's just that I need to make a lot of preparations. During this period I do indeed need to continue taking shelter in this ring. Even though it won't harm my soul, I might lose my mana for nothing. I might be able to help you. Spirit Calming Grass? The main ingredient of the soul anchoring pill. With the soul anchoring pill, I can indeed leave the ring and stabilize my soul. It's just... Fellow Taoist, why are you trying so hard? Is it for this Xiaoyan? Now that she's on the cutting edge, she has already figured out my intentions. Calm down, the tougher the times, the calmer one has to be. I am but a humble man from the mountains, and naturally I cannot compare to the Great Void Sect. It is truly quite difficult to find a couple of successors. So may I ask you to please step down? I would be very grateful. If it's like that, then I thank you for your spirit calming grass. The heavenly cage mantra I planted before had already been greatly weakened. The Taotai's remnant spirit could awaken at any moment now. It's better if Xiaoyan does not carry this ring around with him. What do you think, Taoist Lin? Why are you looking at me with such a smirk? She is birds of the same feather with that Long Yi. Both of them aren't good birds. Serves you guys right to go down ether. Why didn't you guys perish ether and let the world be rid of two disasters? A small matter, leave it to me. Calm down, the more it's at these kinds of times, the more one has to act indifferently. Try sending the mana in first. Even though this isn't a true Taotai and is just a remnant spirit, its strength is at least at the foundation establishment stage, and it can also devour all things. It's far more terrifying than the average human foundation establishment stage cultivator. Before, when Xiaoyan was at the great circle of perfection of a level 12 Qi disciple, he was forcefully sucked into a useless loser by this Taotai. In order to take care of this beast, he'll probably have to depend on this heavenly cage mantra. So that's how it is. Every time the Taotai rams into it once, the beams of light become a little bit thinner, representing that a portion of the mana of the heavenly cage mantra is being consumed. In that case, he'll recharge it. Why did the light become thinner after I infused my mana? The inner mana of the heavenly cage mantra operates in an extremely complex and sophisticated way. If I don't figure out how the heavenly cage mantra operates, rashly injecting mana will only have a counterproductive effect. Isn't this actually the same as learning the heavenly cage mantra? How long is this going to take? You have set a 3-year promise with your fiancé. What are your plans now? I must succeed in any case. My little glutton warbler, behave yourself. Of course I'll do all I can to catch up and take back everything that I had lost before. Your talent is very good, but that little girl's talent is also not bad. While you are improving, she is also improving, but her starting point is a lot higher than yours. Even if you transform back into the prodigy from the past, based on your original cultivating speed, are you sure you can catch up to her within 3 years? Not to mention she has the support of the Sword of Radiance sect. Her training resources are far superior to yours. As an outsider, I can't say too much about the grudge between you and Miss Morome, but your body was suffering a great change which was more or less related to me. Here I express my deepest apologies. I will teach you a spell of the Great Void Sect as compensation, and with that, I ask that you will forgive. This chick may be cunning, but her character is not too bad. But, even if I have this spell, can I really win? Morong Yenran is a direct disciple of the Sword of Radiance sect. What she practices is the Sword of Radiance sect's best Tao technique, spells and abilities. But my Xiao family's Tao techniques are only third-rate, and she also has countless pills and powerful magic tools. That's right. I still have this senior. That's right, my good disciple. Hurry up and come in Toaster's embrace. Since Senior is saying this, are you indicating that you have a way to help me defeat Moron Yenran 3 years later? Naturally I have a way, but a master initiates the apprentice. Their skill depends on their own efforts. A rotten tree is in the end unable to achieve greatness. I don't know if in Senior's eyes I am a rotten tree or a rough diamond. But I dare to say that my determination will absolutely not falter. No matter how much pain, I am able to bear it. No matter how great the trouble, I will overcome it. If it's like this, then acknowledge me as your master. I will take you in. I also have to acknowledge you as my master. Anyone who enters under my teaching, I will definitely teach them my all. What I want is a successor, not a half-minded opportunist. Who? Xiao Zhener. I don't wish to see other people. Go greet her and see what she wants. I will wait for you here. Thank you, Senior. Damn it. Although I really want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but I'm afraid that if I act rashly, it will cause trouble, so let's back off for a while. Zhener. Let's go somewhere else.
This look.
Is she looking at me? The relationship between Xiao Yan and this Miss Zhener is extremely good. This could also be considered another fortuitous opportunity. She's been hiding in Xiao Yan's ring the whole time. Maybe she already discovered the abnormalities of Xiao Zhener. In this life, anybody that you meet is a type of opportunity, although whether or not it will affect your future is hard to say. Fellow Taoist Lin's opinion is somewhat similar to that of Buddhism's. He. Divine consciousness is studying the principles of the heavenly cage mantra. It's too difficult to figure out how the heavenly cage mantra operates. If I don't solve it quickly, how can I accept disciples? Go play by yourself, but don't run too far. Thank you, Master. And fellow Taoist Lin says that it's not easy finding disciples. The talent of this little disciple of yours is virtually unmatched in the world. Besides one of my seniors, I have never seen anyone who was able to reach the level 4 of Chi disciple stage at such a young age. Don't say this in front of him. Little kids cannot be praised. Once they start to get smug, it'll be difficult to scale them back. If not for the fact that he was harmed by his clan brother, his talent would have been more than that. By the way, the Great Void Sect is a mega pool of prodigies. If I can go to the Great Void Sects and fool some disciples back, target matches the criterion but already has a master, needs to abolish the current master-disciple relationship to be able to become the host's disciple. Looks like those who already are with a master cannot be taken as disciples. If I want to steal disciples, then I will first need to incite the person to betray their original school, and then I can take them as a disciple. That seems to be a fire hummingbird. This kind of spiritual creature is very rare. Before eBay only seen them at the Intense Flaming Sword sect. eBay never heard of fire hummingbirds in the Wuzhou region. Maybe someone brought it over. Damn it, it's the Intense Flaming Sword sect. Little red birdie, don't run. Elder Lee, this is that child that I had seen. We had looked everywhere but still can't find it, and when we turn around and it's right there. Excellent, excellent, truly an outstanding gift and talent, huh? Kid, come with me. From today onwards you are now a disciple of the Intense Flaming Sword sect. But old grandpa, I already have a master. You don't know how to behave, kid. Since I said you were a disciple of the Intense Flaming Sword sect, you are and can only be a disciple of the Intense Flaming Sword sect. Old grandpa, I think it's better if I go. Where are you going? You're a bad person. I won't go with you guys. A wild child from a mountain village. He doesn't know what's good for him, Zhangnan. Go teach him a small lesson. Yes. Ha ha, little twerp, in the end you still land in my palms. Move. Stay inside like a good boy. No matter how talented you are still a kid at Chi Disciple level 4. Going heathen against me who is at the level of Chi Disciple level 6 is asking to be burnt. I said move. Brat, where are you running to? Let go of me. The brat is so strong, I am afraid I can't stop him anymore. Tremble. He can't even stop a little kid. You little bastard. Today I'll teach you how to behave. Ah. Run. Run again if you have the guts. When you are in a disadvantageous position, the more you submit the happier your enemy will be and the more intensely they will bully you. No matter what you lose, you cannot never lose in vigor. You have to be strong and do everything possible to transform defeat into victory. Master, stop. Humph, you have the face to show off these parlor tricks? Oris core stage. Not to mention, right now I am only at level 7 Chi disciple. Even if I successfully reach his foundation establishment, facing someone who is at the Oris core stage, it would still be suicide for me. Master, whoa, let go of me, let go of me. You bad old geezer. Master, save me, master. The dignified intense flaming sword sect, a member of the Nine Heavens Sword Alliance, actually bullying a little child? You are but a mere wandering cultivator with a level of just peak foundation establishment. Do you think you are qualified to parade your tongue in front of me? This kid possesses outstanding talent. Learning from you is practically like casting pearls before swine, a waste of his talent. Me taking him under the door of our sword sect is precisely to not waste his talent. It is his good fortune and luck. As for you, today Eve accepted a good disciple and am in a good mood. He'll let you go. Screw off as far as you can. From today onwards you're not allowed to appear in front of me or else he'll cut you down. I'd like to see who dares to speak wrong of me. He's exerting pressure on me. The pressure of an Oris core stage cultivator alone is virtually enough to crush the entire body of the opponent. What should I do? Should I just endure it? The difference in strength is too great. If I fight, I'll definitely be killed by this old geezer. 10 years is not late for a gentleman's revenge. He'll first endure it for today and then in the future when my level is higher I'll have this old geezer pay back twice as much. Knowing that you are no match and forcing yourself to fight is not bravery, it is stupidity. If it's an idiotic move, then I'll be an idiot. I didn't come over here to be someone's bitch. Why live if I live so worthlessly? Your birdie faces the sky if you die. If you don't, then long live forever. It's just 2 words. Do it. Oh. Looks like you're suicidal, then I'll fulfill your wish. Such a terrifying aura. If I take a direct hit from it, I will probably die in an instant. Look closely, you little punk. In front of us, the intense flaming sword sect. That master of yours is just trash. Master. What kind of power is this? Every beam of sword aura has a power to destroy a small hill. It's an Oris core stage cultivator. Brother Shout, the person you're going to pay your respect as a master, seems to be scared dumb. I'm afraid this master of yours is probably a complete sham. If you've got any cards up your sleeves, then it's time to use them or else it'll be too late. Should I save him? Turn. Host failed self-analysis system tool ability analyzer starting up. Ability Analyzer, analyze a certain ability and resolve the principles of its structure and help the host grasp an ability within the shortest amount of time. Eat, eat, eat. What a strong suction power. My mana has been swallowed up. In that case. Ha, what a fool. A foundation establishment stage cultivator wants to block an Oris core stage cultivator's sword skill. His only result is being burned to ashes. Master is amazing. This is impossible. Delicious, so good. Eve made back all of my losses these past few years, but I still want to keep eating. Elder? Huh? The heat in our bodies. If I take even one hit by this sword skill, I am afraid I will be directly turned into ashes. There is a high probability that this old geezer is not going to disperse his power but will instead gather all of his strength and attack only one pa. I can only take a gamble. If I guess the wrong position, I will definitely die. How are you gonna survive this time? Huh? What's going on? How's he not dead yet? I made the right gamble. The sword aura pierced straight towards my chest. Maggot, you dare to use me? If I don't die today, I will definitely eat you. What's going on? My mana is draining rapidly. I can't believe he actually sucked up all of my condensed energy. I screwed up. The height of this person's cultivation level is completely out of my realm. Run, I have to run, everybody has to run. Or else if we wait until he makes his move, then we'll all die. Little guy, have you messed around enough yet? I can't take it. Can't take it. I can't eat it anymore. Little guy. He called little guy? Lift. Since you've messed around enough, then I have something to return to you. No. Master is so strong. Elderly. Was crushed? That person also called elderly, little guy. Could it be that he has a higher cultivation base? I committed the fault of underestimating the people of the world. In this world the sky is truly not the limit. Too bad my clan will not accept Brother Xiao, but if he can become this senior's disciple then his future will also be very promising. That red-haired elder is a genuine Oris core stage cultivator, but he still got his ass hooked by this senior. If I am able to become his disciple, we have to take this child as a hostage or else we will be unable to retreat safely. Starting from this instant, if my disciple is missing one strand of hair, you guys leave behind one life. A relative portion of the mana spit out by the Tao Tai burning in my body. Right now, I am feeling like all of the blood in my body is about to boil and bubble. When I recover my strength they'll definitely eat you whole. I'm afraid that you don't have good enough teeth. The Heavenly Cage Mantra again. You're also from the Great Void Temple? What, you goddammit, one day I'm going to swallow all of you damn Taoists from the Great Void Temple. If I hadn't learned the Heavenly Cage Mantra with the help of the Ability Analyzer, I'm afraid I would have been sucked dry by now by this Tao Tai. Fortunately, I succeeded in one strike, otherwise I would have been exposed. Elder, put on your clothes quickly. Master, that move of yours just now was so amazing, can you teach me? You can't learn it right now, train hard and Master will naturally teach it to you later. Just now you hit my disciple, did you enjoy it? SC, Senior, I just... This is all your fault. This foundation establishment stage cultivator really did not hold back, knocking away half of this guy's life with a slap. Today I will not trouble you, but that does not mean that this is over. The reason that I let you go today is to leave you for my disciple, to give him the chance to personally take revenge. After some time once I've learned some abilities from Master, I will find you guys and take my revenge myself. You guys all heard what my disciple said? Take your elder and leave, don't appear in front of my eyes again. Thank you. I wanted to use the Heavenly Cage Mantra to be able to get a clear idea of the depths of his strength along with his Tao technique and his background, but I didn't expect the connection to break suddenly. In order to prevent me from seeing the depth of his cultivation, he actually used the remnant Tao Tai soul I gave him to defeat the enemy. Just what is his origin? Little guy, have you messed around enough yet? Little guy, have you messed around enough yet? Are these words also addressed to me? Did I provoke her somehow? Here it comes. Disciple Xiaoyan, pay respects to the master. Well, from now on, you'll have to follow your master for further cultivation training. Congratulations to host taking in your second direct disciple Xiaoyan. The second one is finally here. Host has obtained reward of 1 lottery chance and 500 trading points. I really put my life on the line this time to settle things. Name, Xiaoyan. Age, 15 years 1 month. Current level, Chi Disciple. Level 1. Potential attributes. Awareness 9. Bone Root 8. Luck 8. Will 9. Note, has special talent in alchemy. Recommended teaching plan, recommended to practice fire-type Tao techniques. In terms of abilities, the recommended direction of development is a focus on martial arts, recommended to train his alchemy level as he possesses very great potential. Fire-type Tao techniques, I only have a 9 Heavens Thunder technique on my hand. What should I do? Congratulations, Brother Xiaoyan. And it also has to be a comparatively sophisticated Fire Tao technique, otherwise this little girl will never agree. Are you going to bring Brother Xiaoyan and leave Wuzhou? I will not stay here for long. When your Brother Xiaoyan finishes handling things at home then it'll be time for us to leave. There is a very difficult objective waiting for him to complete. If he trains according to routine then the time will be too late. Only by going outside to an even bigger world, experiencing even more trials and coming in contact with more opportunities can he advance by leaps and bounds. Of course, you can come along too. Sorry, Brother Xiaoyan, Jinner is unable to be with you, sorry. Sure enough, my performance just now still could not convince her. Her background may be even more powerful than I thought. Number 3, where are you? Don't worry about me, Jinner. I won't be leaving that quickly. Moreover, I have a feeling that we'll be meeting again very
soon.
Xiaoyan, I said before that I will teach you a skill of the Void Temple as compensation for your care over these past 3 years. Originally I was going to teach you the Heavenly Cage Mantra, but it looks like I don't need to now. Shinozibe mastered the Heavenly Cage Mantra. The spell I'm teaching you is called Red Lotus Break. It is a fire-type spell. Its shortcoming is that it's not easy to practice and there is even a certain risk when practicing it, but its power is definitely satisfactory. Thank you, Senior. Besides the main ingredient of the soul calming grass provided by fellow Taoist Lin, I still need a few extra ingredients for the materials of the soul anchoring pill. These ingredients are all very common. Wuzhou City has them. I need to trouble you again to help me collect them. Don't worry, Senior. I'll be nearby to protect you. Brother Xiaoyan, we'll go back to the house first. With such a big commotion here, the people at the house will all be startled. We'll go back to stabilize them. You can take your time. Alright, then, thank you. PFT. Spirit calming grass? Soul anchoring pill? They all go to that stupid bitch, damn it, damn it. Can you stop yelling? If I ate it, then I could immediately recover at least 50 of my strength. You're a bastard. That stupid bitch is even more of a bastard. I curse all of you people from the Great Void Temple to all die of horrible deaths. Just like the previous holy maiden of your temple, her resolve to pursue the universal path broken, the fruits of her cultivation destroyed, marrying another person as a concubine, being bullied by a mortal woman, vomiting blood, and dying. Giving birth to a son who was all alone, ignored by his father, oppressed by his stepmother. If I didn't mishear just now, you said, the previous holy maiden was killed by someone and left behind a son. He is the son of a concubine in a rich and powerful family but is oppressed by his father and stepmother and is living very miserably? If I didn't mishear just now, you said, the previous holy maiden was killed by someone and left behind a son. He is the son of a concubine in a rich and powerful family but is oppressed by his father and stepmother and is living very miserably now? Why should I tell you? He. Stop it, you bastard. Ah, hot. Ah, it hurts, it hurts. What are you looking at? At my age, this is what I look like when turning into my human form, country bumpkin. No wonder your speech and actions are so childish. You're still just a little brat. Who are you calling a little brat? If you really think you're a grown-up, then you should have more of a mature reasoning, at the very least be able to figure out your current situation. For example, try to figure out who exactly is the boss here. You. If I hadn't taken a hard hit from that old geezer from the intense flaming sword sect before. How could this kind of heavenly cage mantra created by Manakant ID eat the whole thing with one bite? So what you're saying is, you are reminding me to take advantage of your weakest moment right now to completely get rid of you? Of course not, of course not. But I think I should eliminate you right now though. Firstly, that kid whose mana was sucked dry by you 3 years ago is now my disciple, screwing him over so badly. As his master, shouldn't I stand up for my disciple and help him take revenge? And then, that Yen Mingyue whom you hate to the core, even though she and I can't yet be considered friends, our relationship at least isn't too bad. Lastly and also most importantly, if I keep you, then once you recover your strength it will definitely be disadvantageous for me. I have so many reasons to get rid of you. You tell me, why should I let you go? This senior, if there's anything I can do, then I am at your service. While the Great Void Temple accepts disciples, they value quality over quantity. Their disciples are few in numbers and many of them will never leave the sect in their entire lives, only wholeheartedly training in the sect and meditating on the way of the universe. But every time the Great Void Temple has disciples entering the world to train, it will definitely set off huge waves. The most outstanding leader amongst the disciples will travel the world acting as the Great Void Temple's representative in the world. This disciple is usually called the Taoist Wayfarer by the outside world. If this person just so happens to be a female, then she is often known as the Void Temple's Holy Maiden. The name of the Great Void Temple's previous Holy Maiden is Meng Bengyun. Her talent was absolutely astounding and she is the publicly acknowledged as the most prominent disciple of the Great Void Temple to enter into the world in the last millennium. The name of the Tao technique Meng Bengyue practiced was the Supreme Path of Indifference, ether with another of the Great Void Temple's Tao techniques, the Yin-Yang Way of the Void. They are known as the two Supreme and Void Scriptures. This Tao technique is about first obtaining love and then forgetting it, seeking the heavenly path by the means of the human way. At the highest level, one transforms heartlessness into great benevolence, commanding all life without words, subduing the heavens and the earth without moving. Its greatest taboo is becoming entangled in love, the attachment not broken, and becoming lead along by love, trapped by love. And yet Meng Bingyun just so happened to have met a man with whom she was entangled with for life, the Great Zhou Empire's Grand Preceptor, the Marquis of Xuanji, Zhu Hangu. Meng Bingyun underwent a trial of love because of Zhu Hangu, in the end unable to resolve it, causing her resolve to seek the universal path to shatter, and the fruits of her cultivation turn into nothingness. The Great Zhou Empire is a country even more powerful and prosperous than the Great Qin Empire. The kings of the past all worked diligently to make the country prosperous, resulting in the flourishment of the country. When the throne was passed on to the current emperor Liang Pan, the country's power rapidly expanded even more. Liang Pan and Zhu Hangu both advocated the suppression of the development of sects and holy grounds with religious backgrounds in the country. Moreover, 20 years ago they teamed up with the Nine Heavenly Sword Alliance and other powerful groups and engaged in an earth-shaking event, changing the power grid of the entire grand celestial world. The elimination of Buddhism. The Great Zhou Empire joined ether with many other forces and led a campaign against one of the world's three great holy lands located in the borders of the Zhou dynasty, the Great Thunderclap Temple. The battle was tragic to the extreme. Countless masters died in battle, and there were even numerous primordial spirit stage cultivators who died. In the end, Liang Pan and Zhu Hangu succeeded. From that point onwards, the Great Thunderclap Temple was erased from this world. Of the world's three great holy lands, only the Great Void Temple and the Mount Shu Sword Sect remained. The Great Void Temple was one of the three Taoist holy land and was likewise in opposition against the Great Zhou Empire. Because of her relationship with Zhu Hangu, Meng Bingyun was even swept out of the sect and moreover was nearly executed. If the story ended there, then Meng Bingyun living lovingly ether with Zhu Hangu could sort of be considered a beautiful story of love. But for Meng Bingyun, marrying into the house of the Marquis of Xuanji was just the start of her nightmare. In the end, the past holy maiden of the Great Void Temple was actually bullied to death by a woman of the house who was just a regular person. The house of a noble is as deep as the sea. A strong figure like Zhu Hangu, even if he falls in love, in the face of strength and power it is completely insignificant. What about Meng Bingyun's son? Eve only heard that Meng Bingyun had a son with Zhu Hangu. I think his name is Zhui. Strange name. Like Meng Bingyun, his situation is also very bad. Things are probably even worse after Meng Bingyun's death, although I don't know about the details and don't know if he's alive or dead right now. Looks like I need to get to the Great Zhou Empire as possible. Hey, don't go. Let me out. Before rushing to Great Zhou Empire, there are still problems at hand that need to be solved first. A portion of the fire energy that remained in my body after being devoured and then spat out by the Tao Tai is almost overwhelming. I have to dissolve it immediately. So, I choose draw a lottery now. The third draw. The primary goal is to draw a fire-type Tao technique. And the second goal is to draw an item that can resolve the remaining fire energy in my body. If I can draw a fire TYP technique in one fell swoop, through practice, not only can I resolve this fire energy, I can also use this energy to improve my cultivation level, killing two birds with one stone. So the lottery draw this time has to be good. To effectively cure the damage caused by the fire mana, the dice system has a medicinal ingredient called Crimson Pearl Frost Pellet. Ah, this is great! The roulette system, on the other hand, has two fire-type Tao techniques, one Scorching Sun Battle Chi and one Incomplete Art of Akalanatha. Wow, this one is better. If I draw the Crimson Pearl Frost Pellet, I'll only be able to settle my own injuries and won't be able to resolve my urgent need for a fire-type Tao technique. So let's go with the roulette system. There are two goals to strive for. The probability of a successful draw will also be higher. Scorching Sun Battle Chi is considered a low-end technique and can cultivate the Scorching Sun Fire, the Scorching Sun Fire Absolute Solar Flame. If cultivators who have cultivated Scorching Sun Fire can obtain the Art of the Rising Sun, then they can cultivate Absolute Oriana Fire. The Art of Akalanatha, the first half, is a secret technique of the Great Thunderclap Temple. It has virtually been lost since the fall of the Great Thunderclap Temple. It can cultivate the Akalanatha Inferno. Its power is second only to the 7 Great Absolute Flames. Although there is only the first half of the Art of Akalanatha, but its grade is much higher than the Scorching Sun Battle Chi. But after I take Xiao Yan and Xiao Buddy into the imperial capital of the Great Zhou Empire, and in case I reveal this technique, will I be hunted down and killed as a remnant of the Great Thunderclap Temple? Although the level of the Scorching Sun battle chi is currently a bit low, it wins in having no future troubles. It's decided to be you. Alas, as if I could actually draw. Although the probability of choosing one of the two is high, but only lucky people are able to get water in the hot desert. Last time I didn't win, is it really only a matter of luck? Wait a minute. There seems to be a pattern to the roulette system. This is different from a real, physical roulette wheel. With a real roulette wheel, people use their hands to spin it. The amount of strength used will directly influence the spinning of the wheel. But the spinning of this virtual roulette wheel follows my thoughts. It starts to spin when I want it to spin. In that case, will its rotation have a set pattern? The last time I drew the Spirit Calming Grass, the roulette wheel rotated approximately 3.5 times, and if the pattern is fixed, then the Scorching Sun battle chi is on the number 9 grid. So this time I should start from the number 18 or 1. Gold Wound Medicine. Be sure to win. 1 round, 2 rounds, 3. Half a circle, half a circle, half a circle. Shit, stop. The Art of Akalanatha. Lottery finished. System, are you purposely screwing with me? Anyway, just looking at it from the level of a Tao technique, it's also a pretty good Tao technique. If it were the full version, then it would virtually be on the same level as the 9 Heavens Thunder technique. Does the host immediately want to activate the Art of Akalanatha? Yes, no? We must keep an eye on the situation after we leave Wuzhou City. We must not let any information leak out. The most important thing now is to get rid of the fire energy in my body. The host has activated the RT of Akalanatha technique. Cultivation progress is loading. Ha! What's going on? The 7 meridian points that ID already unlocked is currently filled by blazing, pure fire mana. This feels like, as if they've been practicing the art of Akalana from the very beginning, advanced to level 7 chi dissip. The fire energy that has been fighting against my thunder mana did not reject the fire mana of the art of Akalanatha at all. They are eager to blend ether. Unexpectedly, I actually advanced to Chi Disciple level 8. Moreover, my fire and thunder mana can be converted freely. Only cultivators who are at a very high stage can practice Tao techniques ether in order to break through the bottleneck that they've reached. However, most of the different Tao techniques are incompatible, and forcing them to be practiced will only affect one's cultivation. Even great primordial spirit stage cultivators all have their own core Tao technique. It is the basis of all cultivation. Even if they practice other Tao techniques, they will only have a supporting role. However, I am different. Just like how people can't see through my level, this can also be considered a hidden benefit of the system, right? I can freely change my core Tao technique. Regardless of what Tao technique I learn, the level of my mana can instantly be upgraded to my current level. It's done! Xiaobuddian, let's go and find your senior brother. Coming! Are you finished? How about comprehension? The comprehension went smoothly, and I feel that I have mastered the technique. Fellow Taoist Lin seems to have come across a joyous event. Naturally, it is a joyous event gaining such an amazing disciple. In the past 3 years, you have gone through a lot of hardships. Your level did not make the slightest advancements, but you never gave up and instead practiced unremittingly. Which is very rare. It is precisely because you've persevered this entire time that your foundation is more solid than regular people, and you've accumulated a deep enough understanding. Thus in the future, when you advance to higher stages, you will have fewer bottlenecks. It appears as though you've wasted 3 years, but in the future you will discover that you can very easily make up for these 3 years. Then when will Master teach me Tao techniques? Fellow Taoist Lin, I see that little disciple of yours seems to be practicing a Thunder class Tao technique. This little guy is suited to practice Thunder type Tao techniques, thus I taught him a Thunder type Tao technique. As a teacher, one must teach students in accordance to their aptitude. For Xiao Yan, I naturally have a Tao technique that is suitable for him. Master knows more than just one Tao technique, worthy of being a master. Being able to master different Tao technique and creating harmony is not superficial. He is definitely not an ordinary wandering cultivator. Could it be that he is a grand cultivator from some big sect who has suddenly entered into the world?